My grandparents, my inspiration. My grandparents were the best grandparents in the world. I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for them. When I think of them, I'm reminded of all the quality time they spent with my brother and me while we were growing up in Oklahoma. We loved to spend the night at their house on the weekends. Grandpa had a workshop where he helped us with all kinds of fun projects. We loved going down to the basement through the trapdoor in his bedroom closet. I'll never forget Grandpa's 1966 white Rambler station wagon. We took many a trip in that car. One of his favorite things to do was load us up in the wagon and have us guess where we were going. We would sit in the back seat blindfolded while he drove us to our next adventure. It was a competition to see who could correctly guess where we were going. Every time we went to the farm, we would stop for a picnic lunch under the railroad bridge. They also had a cabin on Grand Lake where we spent a lot of time. They took us fishing, and Grandpa taught us how to ski behind their boat. That man had a lot of patience. They were always very supportive and attended every activity we were involved in. From ballet and piano recitals, ball games, parades, to band concerts, you name it, they were there. They even drove over 100 miles to see me in my classroom when I landed my first teaching job. They took us so many places over the years. We saw our first Major League Baseball game in the Astrodome, and we rode on an old passenger train on its last journey, just to name a few. I have fond memories of going shopping with Grandma at the mall in Tulsa. Boy, she loved to shop. Grandpa taught me how to drive when I was 14. He was very patient. I have given much thought over the years of how I could thank them for all that they have done for me. What could I do to show my gratitude? A mere thank you was not enough. Then one day I had an epiphany. The best way to thank them for being the best grandparents ever is to be the same type of grandparent to my grandchildren. When my grandson was born, I made a promise that I would be that type of grandparent. I can't just merely sit back and watch him grow up. I have to be an important part of his life. I have to be there for him and help him experience life. It's all about spending time with him. If I can only be half as good to him as my grandparents were to me, I will have succeeded. Harrison, I am so looking forward to all of our future fun-filled adventures together. Thank you, Grandma and Grandpa, for everything. You have inspired me to be the same type of grandparent that you were to me. I definitely have some big shoes to fill.